I do that. Me. See, I'm doing the I thing like this. I. Good morning, good morning. I'm researching some shit, bitch. Cause he did a motherfucking you know what? How am I resurfacing some shit? I'm gonna try to answer all your shit without another 20 minutes. Little lady fucking with you, but it's okay. You know what? How are you resurfacing some shit? That shit about Booker and that whole goddamn dollar for the king scheme shit. That was replayed, redid, researched. You name it. Everybody done did it. Everybody done towing his ass about it. And here come grumpy Oompa Loompa bringing the same shit back out here. That shit is done. Done and over. And since you want to be the one now to have the extended version or refurbish the shit, right? Thinking that, I guess what, you can tell it better. And since you can tap, go get him arrested. Don't you know? Don't you have the star power? Fuck is you the last one to talk about it for that? Then go do something about it.
Girl, shut the fuck up. You sound motherfucking stupid. You sound motherfucking stupid. Talking about somebody resurfacing some shit. When you just resurface the fact that I used to be cool with Dana and the rest of these motherfuckers. Huh? Told you what to look up. I told you what to look up, but you will continue to look stupid. Cause you are a motherfucking hypocrite, bitch. And you're proving to be a liar, and you're proving to be right and wrong. So carry on.
Go do something about it. I'm gonna tell you why you're not gonna do nothing about it. Cause the word on the curb, bitch, is because you just might be part of that network in the network. So you already know. If you really poke that bear, he gonna be strategic. And the same shit that is going on with him and Sylvia, it's gonna be him in your ass. Whether it's true or not, you're so motherfucking stupid to realize that that boy over there is dumbly strategic enough to drag your boneheaded ass in and out of that goddamn courtroom. If he don't give a fuck about that, what makes you think that he would give a fuck about how the fuck he will interrupt your goddamn life?
If you dropped out, please go drop in. I don't know what the fuck she just said. And again, bitch, I'm not a part of no motherfucking network. Okay? And there ain't no motherfucking network. That's some shit you and another slow motherfucker that done motherfucking got and running with it. Huh? Bitch, ain't a motherfucker out here can get that motherfucker arrested. How about this? How about this motherfucker? The only motherfuckers that can get a motherfucker arrested is the motherfuckers with arresting powers. Or the ability to bring forth an indictment or charges. But if you deal with the law, as you so claim, you should know that. We just wait for you to do some shit. You and another slow motherfucker that done motherfucking got and running with it. Huh? Bitch, ain't a motherfucker out here can get that motherfucker arrested. How about this? How about this motherfucker? The only motherfuckers that can get a motherfucker arrested is the motherfuckers with arresting powers. or the ability to bring forth an indictment or charges. But if you deal with the law, as you so plain, you should know that. We just wait for you to do this outstanding live demonstrating that. What you gonna wait till you study it up and whatever and think you got it? Hmm? And this one you think you have it, bitch, I'm gonna bust your ass. Studying people and think you can get it on the phone and steal here and steal that and whatever and put it together and present it as if it's yours. That don't work, bitch. I told you. I told you. The answer to these motherfucking questions got you motherfucking rattled. Your feelings motherfucking hurt. Cause there ain't shit you can do about it. Not a goddamn thing. I'ma continue to ask the motherfuckers. Bitch. On shit you done said.
Huh? And I hope he do. Cause then I'll have more fucking laughter out here. But you so fucking dumb, you don't even see that. So keep poking at him.
Good morning,
Keep
Shannon.
poking at him. And watch your ass possibly gotta show up down there in Fulton County on some bullshit.
That's what you motherfucking wishing, but you got me fucked up, honey. Yeah, I wish a motherfucker would.
How you doing, Shannon?
I wish. I wish. You watch how that shit goes. Don't play with me. Don't threaten me with a good motherfucking time. You sound stupid. And you just motherfucking trying to send, you know, you ain't gonna get involved in girl. Bitch, that ain't gonna get me off your ass. That's not gonna go. Ooh, you talking about big ankles. Lord have mercy. This is 2024. Girl, you just making it bad for yourself.
See, the difference between you and I.
You're just making it bad for
I done lay in the
yourself.
bed.
Good. That's good. That's good. I'm just sitting here. You know what I'm doing. Taking my little ride to go do my day. And you know what? Ooh, this woman has so much selective hearing going on. And it's just, it's just tickling. Like, really? Like, I think that she's might be getting ready for a dementia or something. I don't know, but she hears what she wants to hear, and expound off of only what she wants to hear. You mean every single statement that I make or comment that I make is really stupid to her? I'm starting not to understand that. I'm really not. But she sits over there and she watches everybody, whether they're in the comments or on the panel. And what behooves me is she's the only one that has a response about somebody being stupid or don't make sense. And I'm like, do you ever think about you're the one that just can't understand? Like you're the only one that can't understand. I don't understand that. I'm like that. I mean, I understand it. I'm just, you know, generally speaking, like who does that? Who sits up and listen to someone all day? I think she's on episode 3. And I know that the other day I mentioned that I was watching the series Animal Kingdom, and now it's her title. But she'll come back and say that, well, you didn't say that. Well, where is that? I'm trying to calculate whether if she understands that what is being done is the same thing that she does. We both are elaborating off of what is said. And I'm not the one that has bad hearing. Am I going to go back to replay some shit she said? If I respond to it, then it's quite obvious that you said it. So there's a few things like it are. "Well, I didn't say that. I didn't say that." At this point, I don't even give a rat's ass whether she said it or not. I responded to it, and it's going to be up and stuck. That's the crazy part about me. Like, oh, you going to Florida? Okay. It's actually pretty nice. Well, the theme parks is nice and expensive, and the other little entertainment places that they have around that I visit was absolutely nice, very nice. But just I don't know, like this is she makes this whole thing weird. And the crazy thing about it is, like, don't you see that there's literally nobody in either chats to hear any of this crap that her and I both are doing. But her life is so serious. Like, she's a very uptight ass woman. Like, it's cool. It's really weird. Like, you're really good. Like, what the fuck? What the hell? This is the type of person here who I'm stealing from you. We out on freaking YouTube and I'm stealing from you. There's nothing on YouTube that can be stolen. You're stealing from me. What the heck is my driver's license at? I'm stealing from you.
No, I right now are embarrassing your big business ass. Because ain't nothing embarrassing about me to any of the black women that I flow with, bitch. No. Stop. I said black women too, but when it was a probably, just like you. I said black women in general, bitch. Just a liar. Just always on some slick shit. Girl, they ain't gonna work with me. I'm on your ugly, wide ass back, bitch. Sitting up there, bald headed with a big belly. When I told you to cut your hair, I didn't know you had a big belly too. I turned around and said, oh, that motherfucker, if y'all hit, y'all struck that bitch in that red, but that big belly sitting up there. I'm trying to switch up the fucking game. I'm embarrassing you. You don't like that fucking big ass fucking picture up there. While you over there trying to put my picture up, right? Where I'm literally 3 times smaller than yours. Bitch, what the you mean 3 times shorter than my motherfucking ass, which makes it even worse. Huh? With them big old motherfucking goddamn fucking you I'm like no wonder you down the motherfucking tank. No wonder. But ain't no shirt gonna fit across the motherfucker. So fat ass, shut up. My hair is cut so you can see clearly there ain't no fucking lights or shit penetrating here. I don't know what the fuck is up under that goddamn plastic wig. I wouldn't stand 5 feet close to your ass. Scared some shit gonna jump out that mother. What the? It even look like there's some Walmart motherfucking panties up under that bitch because you're a booster. You wear that big ass fucking wig when you ready to go booster shopping at Walmart there. Why not? Listen, I didn't know. I don't know if what people them said that you're a motherfucking booster or not, or you was. I don't know if that's the truth or not. But only a motherfucker that has boost would know that you can wear a wig and the boost. And what the fuck? How you do that? I don't know about that shit. And then what I do, every the kind of motherfuckers I run around with. But I'm here to tell you, when I was in the motherfucking hood, and yeah, them knock over, what,
Macy's and dealers and shit like that. Think about it. Long before I got my motherfucking ass in that goddamn law school, but still, shit, whatever. I don't know nothing about it.
And then, you know, Captain, you do know when you go to jail, you're going to have to take that bitch off in the state. It's a federal policy, bitch. When you get locked up, no motherfucking weeds allowed. Look out, you gonna have them goddamn sheriffs down there when they fingerprint you, they're gonna be like, damn! That ain't look like the profile you got up, Miss Walker.
You are. What you need to do, bitch, is try to figure out how the fuck you gonna goddamn get your daughter to the next motherfucking level. Huh? Be in the right place at the right motherfucking time, bitch.
I'm gonna figure out how to get my baby to the next motherfucking level. Hold on, so we're gonna address this one by one.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. That took so long. Now, why would she say something like that? Like, why would that be any concern of her of what level I need to get my daughter to? Then this woman will come back and say, "Well, who said that? I didn't say that." I'm like, what the hell with me? You said, did she strike your other channel? Why are you live on this one? No, she didn't strike my other channel, Willie. You know what? I'm live on this one because I'm streaming. I'm playing the recording from the other phone, and I am in my car traveling. See, I'm in my car. So I'm in my car traveling, right? Well, not traveling. I'm kind of taking care of some things, right? And I can't get this screen to flip back, and it's crazy. I don't know what I did. I don't know how I flipped this screen. Ba, 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 da, ba. I have no idea. But the screen is flipped and it's saying that it is locked. Orientation is locked. Why? I don't know. So what she does is rebuttal back on stuff that she said, and I rebuttal on it. I don't know why this is doing this. I don't know, but it's like this way. So she rebuttals. What the heck is this? Right? She rebuttals back off of what somebody says about her live. And then come back to rebuttal again, which is like insane. It's really goofy. Like, you said this stuff, right? I don't know. Her selective hearing is horrible. Horrible, bitch. It is bad. It's real bad. It's about this. It's about that. It's your personal preference, appearance. It's this. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, yeah. This is all you got. This is all you have, is to try to criticize what people do in their personal lives. You want to dig in people's personal lives to have you some freaking content. That shit is crazy. It is really, really goofy. Like, I'm not, like, who sits up? Who sits up though, Willie, and does this stuff like, and you want to criticize a person who is in motion every freaking day. Every freaking day. Yeah, I have a tummy. I have babies. I eat whoppers. I got breasts. I got all of that stuff, you know. But I just don't get it. I really don't get this world that she is living in. Like, completely freaking lost. I mean, you know, still at 50, 60 years old, how and how much can you talk about school or and stuff like that or what you're doing? My life is gone. It's gone and hers is gone and we're all way beyond and past fucking high school and all of that shit. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with her? And going to school is supposed to make you on the top tier of something. I'm like, you are on the top tier of whatever the hell tier you want to be on. And that's how she ends all her shit with stupid ass. And it, like what? Stupid ass. I don't even understand how somebody claims that they're so this or that, but respond to stupid and dumb people. Make that make sense to me. How does that even make you so much better if you're responding to someone that's dumb and stupid? That's just crazy. I guess for her entertainment purpose only. I guess that's what it is. I don't know. That's all I got out of her accomplishments. Pretty much, Willie. And you know what else though, Will? This is the thing that get me. So the other day, she goes and puts up um all of this goddamn crap about some secret shopper stuff, right? Well, what was the accomplishment in that? How do you go and get all of what you say you have or whatever to come out here to prove that you was bouncing around in freaking stores, 20 freaking Walmarts to do a darn secret server shopping kind of thing to earn an income? Nothing. She put nothing. She didn't go that hard. She didn't go that hard into all of this damn lawyer crap stuff that she does. I'm like, why did you go hard in that area? Not on some bull crap that I'm over here talking. Isn't that the weirdest shit ever? How you have all of this time to be talking about the law or this or that and what you can do, but that's not what you do. That's not what you practice. I teach law. Where the fuck you teach law at? Online? Online? Because you're never, hardly ever out that damn door over there. Like, never. It's goofy. It is seriously freaking goofy. Ain't nowhere in the hell you could tell me that somebody can sit up 10, 11 hours on a goddamn live. It wasn't no class of law taught that day. Or girl, who sits up and wants to tell a handful of people that somebody else is dumb, but you're sitting clearly on your ass telling this story, like doing nothing. I be in motion telling my damn story, doing something. So who's the dumb one? Who's like, you're dumb. You're dumb. You're so fucking dumb. And the top, this is what I laugh at about this woman. She clearly wants to keep emphasizing on the fact about what other people has said about me. And I clearly showed and told her, do it look like I give a fuck? Do you tell me how and when someone says something about me, according to how I look, how I dress, you give me a date that it stopped my motion. You give me a date where it stopped my breathing. You will be a bad mother sucker. You give me a date where, because someone is talking about me other than JoJo, that I done laid in the fucking bed with them or the camp of their circles and stuff like that. You give me that. I don't understand how she feels like because someone says that you ugly or you're this and and you're dumb has hurt my feelings. If that isn't the dumbest shit here in the year of 2025 to say to someone else, when we know how calibrated this freaking world is when it comes to goddamn feelings. I don't give a fuck. That's the cliche that comes behind that. Now, what I'm saying to my chat, whether if you're here or not, you tell me if that makes any sense to say, coming from someone who wants to keep calling someone dumb. Make it make sense to me. It should somewhere, click in your fucking head, even the cliche, whether if I should say this or not, because technically saying this, it ain't gonna do no good, because she don't even give a fuck. That's the problem. That's the problem that I have. With this woman. Like, you are straight up nuts. You're nuts. You're out the loop from reality, I guess. I don't know, baby. I really don't know. But we're going to just, I'm not going to say we. Where's my goddamn smoothie? Laugh my butt off at this woman. If it ain't what you wear, I get it. Everything has to be accordingly to your expectations. Is that what the struggle is in your head? Is that what's going on in your head? Everything has to be accordingly to you. That's the problem. If it doesn't fit what Catfish Laverne Walker Dobie Angie says, then it ain't right. What in the hell? That's where you need to go seek help at. That's where you're having a problem at, and a horrifying struggle right now is what others should be doing accordingly to a nobody that says a bunch of bull crap about her feelings towards others. You're the one with the problem, honey. It's not the world. I can't understand this, and I don't understand that, and she says this, and I didn't say that, and blah blah. I'm like, what in the hell? So that's why I'm going to continue to just laugh at your ass. Now let's put this on the record. Do you really think that with the way that I'm moving, have motion in my life, that anything that you say can upset me when I literally gave you what would make me mad? And that is taking my damn money. As a matter of fact, speaking about money, I lose money talking about your ass. Isn't that crazy? You are a deficit to me. Period. My channel is monetized, but every time I do a live on your ass, YouTube somehow deduct $11. Somehow, every time I get out, they take money back from me. I can't make money messing with your ass. This is a bad vibe. I gotta move around. And I already told you, if I don't make money, it don't make sense. And I don't make a penny off of your ass. I lose money. I'm in the wrong game. Now, if you want to call me crazy, now that would fit. I got to be crazy losing money with you. That's some downright bullshit. Oh no.
Let me find that out. Huh? You even, huh?
I said,
Now, as soon as you finish this one, I got to sit my ass here and listen to another I Can. With your bitch ass.
She said, I don't even say her. Oh my God. Oh my God. She said, I don't even say it. Oh, no. No, no, no. This cannot be.
You don't want to address that. You don't have to. You wanted to address that because my name wasn't shown on that document that I showed to you. You asked. You think that I don't pay over $1,000 in fucking insurance. You said that. I said, oh, I know. Look, I kept telling you that I do. You didn't want to accept it. So, I didn't say that.
I didn't say that. Oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't say that. You didn't say that. Oh my God. Yeah, you gone, girl. So I'm just on here responding to just shit out of the blue. I did not say that. Oh my God. Yeah, you gone. I think after that one, honey, oh my God, you have literally declared that you're the one that is really nuts. Did this mother, you just said I did not say that? So, oh no, honey, you fucked up. You all the way messed up in the head. Whoa. What am I doing? Oh.
go ahead and prove I said that.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know, bitch. I can't prove that, man. Go over there and read all that shit you've been typing and copy and pasting on your damn clipboard. Go over there and read that. Go read that. Matter of fact, just go take it down so you can come back and say, see, nothing isn't there. Just go do that. I did not say that. I'm about to use your word. Huh? I just decided to come out here and put some shit up that wasn't even mentioned for me to put it up. Bitch, you is gone. Your brain cells you're gone. You're the dumbass. Lord. Oh, Lord.
I said you gave 3 different amounts that you pay in insurance.
That ain't what the fuck you said. That is not what the fuck you said with your dumb ass. You said, I don't even make enough money to be having that amount. Clearly, what I said, that was over $1,000 coming out of my freaking paycheck. That is what the fuck you said with your lying, dustball having ass bitch. I'm so done with you. I cannot believe how you trying to sit there and recant your motherfucker, your crap. I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe how you goddamn backsliding on some, oh my God. So, I just came out catfish, right? And decided to put that 1,000 and some change about my insurance without you saying anything about it. Oh, bitch, you know I don't even fuck around with putting my personal shit out on no damn screen. You and everybody else should know that by now. So what did I do? Fall on my head, fell out the bed, and just woke up and decided to say, oh, here you go, in your face. Oh Lord, you got the screenshot your shit now, bitch. I got the screenshot every goddamn thing. Catfish, I don't operate like that. You said to prove it. And I normally don't prove shit to you. But that one right there, I didn't mind It wasn't so much digging deep up in my personal life, right? So then I put it in your face, and now your story changes. Okay, we'll run with your story. But I do know for sure that I did not fall out the bed, and I sure in the hell didn't bump my head. That storyline there happens to go to the monkey song. One little monkey jumping on the bed, one fell off and bumped his head. See, that's their storyline. I didn't fall out and bump my head. You must be bumping yours.
Me and your boy said it was shit. Ain't nobody gonna pay no damn. I think the last month you said $900 and something dollars every 2 weeks in insurance. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to tell you, because when the Obama administration was departing, and the Trump administration came, no, I think it was under the Trump administration started to party out there and make all them changes. Yeah, it skyrocketed. It was up there even under the Obama administration, right? Now that Obama, is gone, and Trump is in office, and no, under the Biden administration too, right? That's how long I've been paying this high ass. See, okay, because I got to deliver some more information, right? The reason why that, another reason why that it's high like that is because I chose to have the high option level of insurance, right? Meaning that I made sure that I paid enough to have enough to cover what I need to cover. See, unlike you, right? Since it's obvious that you don't pay into your insurance that much, right? So you may be capped at a certain amount, of health insurance, right? So it may not be enough, like what I'm kind of guesstimating, and that ain't a word, but I'm using it, right? Of what's going on with you. You don't have enough, or probably the right insurance, right? And to get the help you need with that serious goddamn condition going on over there, right? And I do. See, I can pretty much go to the best of the fucking best of the health providers out here to get a situation, if I had like yours, actually taken care of with actually hardly any freaking deductible to pay out of pocket. See, that's the level that I chose to have, right? Just took a risk on. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna pay for it, right? It's important to have. So beyond that, I'm thinking big, right? Because health is unpredictable, right? It can take a turn on you, with getting an aneurysm on the brain, or another different type of surgery that you may need, heart surgery, all that stuff, right? I mean, get this shit covered, because you never know what can be thrown at you, especially in the middle age of your life, right? Hit by a car, and I got all that shit, right? So I'm finna be covered, because I don't want to go into getting physician help, right? And there's a lot of stuff that they kind of won't do, kind of cheat you along the way, because they know at some point that we ain't gonna get much for this goddamn patient. You got those hungry, thirsty ass doctors out there like that, right? So I'm thinking, let me think above the surface level on this, and I check this out. Okay, well, I have enough. That's all I said to myself. I have enough to survive on after that, because I'm definitely going to need this over here to make sure that I do survive in case a tragedy or something happen like that. Now, I know I said a whole lot, and I know you're going to pick through it, and because that's what you do. And then you're going to come back and try to explain something a little bit different, a little bit better, and then call somebody stupid. Okay, your whole gameplay, bitch, is just shot. Okay, it's over for you. Just stop it. Okay, it's so uncanny. It's just tacky. You're a scrub. It is what it is. Because, baby, had I had what you got going on, even with what you like to talk about my physical features, on my body and things like that, right? Um, I don't have a problem going and getting that taken care of because of the insurance that I do have. Now I get it. I get it. I get it. You may not have it. You may not have that type of insurance because if you're going to talk about what I'm paying into insurance, it's quite obvious that what you're paying into it, if you even have any, I don't think that you might even have it, not even privately, not even privately. No, that you're stuck, with receiving, and don't get me wrong, the generic drugs work just as best as the real drugs. They can work the same, though. Sometimes you got to double up the dosage to get that. So I don't know, maybe you're on opiums or some shit. I don't know. I really don't care, but that's what you want to do. That is your life. This is what you are professionalized in. This is what you went to school for, right? Because maybe you were bullied or maybe you were talked about, for a while. So you had to find a way, well, let me get back at people. But at my age, you are a dollar late and a dollar short. I'm just I just want to let you know, I don't have those feelings, right? Especially when you, um, just who you are. I don't have those feelings. But you talking about what other people done said and how they done said it and this or that, that does not bother me. I don't know. How does that bother you? How does it bother you that I say you got elephant ankles? How does it even bother you that you fat on your picture? How is it that you're so fat on your freaking picture that you thinking calling me what you call me, chubby wubby, a football shoulders and all of that stuff affects me when you're you're fat too? I'm just trying to understand that. How does you think that it affects me where and because my hair is just the way it is and DNA, my mom don't have hair down to the slit of her ass, and neither did my grandmother or my great grandmother. They had pretty good hair, but I come from a heritage of just kind of thin and short haired people. You do know that there is amongst me millions of people with short hair, but you have a problem with that, and that's coming from someone who literally keeps their hair in a fucking wrap 24/7. I'm just trying to show you how to talk about somebody. You definitely gonna have to show up and show out over that person that you speak about. And you haven't quite done that. You haven't quite gotten up to wash your ass anywhere into a professional building. Not that motherfucking ratchet, raggedy ass fucking hospital story that you want to keep telling about that they probably fired your ass, probably for stealing the syringe, and a little bit of that ooh wee, medicine to probably, you know, put in your arm or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying. But how you don't have your hospital job anymore? Okay, you're not in a professional building or having your own office building, so you didn't level up on that because a lot of lawyers goes out there and become independent, run their own firm, got their own clients and shit. You don't have that. You put up 20 goddamn Walmart stores that you done bounced your ass in and out of for what was about an hour and a half, 20 minutes over this one, 30 minutes over that one. And you says that I set myself up for you to be able to come back and do what on when you're doing the same thing. See, because what I can put out is what I did on my community board. I did. You showing that bullshit about how many times you done washed your ass in and out of 20 fucking Walmart stores literally shows me what? You're unproductive. You got a bullshit ass fucking job going in trying to tell management of a Walmart store of where a fucking mannequin should sit at, or put this type of outfit on this mannequin, or move the vegetable aisle over down to this store. It would be more productive. You would get more buyers. And so what the fuck you did? Is that what you literally trying to say? So if you did all of that, so now I'm gonna sum this up. I forgot the other fucking job. What else fucking job? You done had 50 fucking jobs, and you want to compare that to the one other than them little summer school jobs and things like that that I did when I was a teenager in between, you know. But that's here, near, there, none of your fucking business. See, I'll give you some, but I ain't gonna give you all of it, right? 50 motherfucking jobs just to stay stable. And out of those 50 goddamn jobs, you come out to brag about the 20 visits at a fucking Walmart store as a goddamn secret shopper, or a secret survey, or whatever the fuck you was doing. And that's something to brag about. Bitch, a person like me would have never went and clicked on that link. Shout out to the people that has the time to go and do that, to make sure, because I'm sure, the bonus was you got the sale, get this, and have them put this on the aisle, on the rack. That sounds like what your fucking job was, right? And I guess, to my understanding, out of doing that, a total of 6 hours and 20 minutes a day, right, trying to sell something. You was a sales bitch. That's what you were. What you then went in between to take online fucking classes, and then got your online fucking degree? Is that what you did? And then in the mix, you try to throw in what schools? Because I was at the top of the school, I was at the top of the class. Online, really? Online, yet she's worked as a nurse. How many years do you think that it takes to actually become that successful attorney? Successful, because we done seen it. Now, we done watch Jennifer Bonjean, Greenberg, what the attorney down there in the from the YSL. We watching the attorneys, and this bitch does not meet nowhere close to the caliber of what they are in that courtroom doing. You know why she can't do it? Because her mind gonna flip-flop on her, and she gonna get up in there babbling on about some bullshit. And pretty much. And you can't tell me, bitch, that you do not, in no shape or form or fashion, touch Google at all. See, it would be hard for you to prove that. You know why? Because you are reluctant of turning on that fucking camera and showing your everyday fucking move. Me, I'm not. See, bitch, I'm productive. I'm right where I'm going. See there? To the money place. You won't do that. You won't do that. And you say, I'm what? I'm what? I'm going right now. Make some fucking money. You won't, instead of posting up 20 motherfucking visits to Walmart, you won't go and post up actually, your successfulness in the students that you taught, or you won't go and revisit the old classroom structure or anything like that. You just want to sit on there and tell it, and then convince people about who the fuck you can call in your directory. What the fuck? uh my intentions for YouTube, let's talk about that for a minute, because it's still going to stay as I put it when I first came out here. And that was to speak the language that you do not understand. No, but now that I've cleaned it up a little bit, and bitch, I do know what syllabus mean, honey. And it did refer to yo as your teacher, right? Huh? You understand documents and the paperwork and all that stuff, right? Well, I just, whether you refuse to want it to be that way, related and reliable, right? I only related it the way that I did because I fucking can. See, if you think that I don't know where that word fit, then you got another thing coming. And that's what makes it fun about you, right? That I can come on here and tack a word there and tack a word here and do this and fuck up that and put through THREW somewhere and watch your ass go and correct it. But see, but when I'm here, because you say you got students, right? And then you says that we're not like you not like us. Well, let's do a parable with you having students up in here where I see. You don't want to show this part of what's going on my channel. You want to pick a bad cherry that you think is bad so you can have your laughter. But I could do your whole video. I ain't got to pick through none. I do your whole video verbatim from verbatim. And then you sit on here and say that I didn't say that. Yeah, yeah, you did. But anywho, here's a parable with you having your students, and what you feel makes you the best of what you do, the smartest of what you do, right? When I go beyond those doors, that's when my professionalism turns on. You have what? Okay, so up in here right now, I'm going to tell you because I am in control. I am the goddamn president. I make these choices. I can amend the goddamn a labor a law here locally. I can go and sit up front, which I've clearly showed you, but you don't want to talk about that, right? You still think that someone is just dumb and stupid. I got a question though before I finish giving you my parable, right? Um, do you really think that the people who actually sits way up higher than me in a fucking union decided to say, "Oh, go in there and just pick out Jackie"? You think that that's what they did? No, I didn't. I had to travel by choice, to go and do what I had to do to get into this seat that I chose to, want to get involved in. That was me. So do you think that I sat in front of those people? That's the word I'm going to use, because back then you put those group of people up on your channel. You went and dug up that fucking local that had absolutely no business of yours and no rights of yours to be out here on this stream. That was then that I knew that your ass was pure D shit. Those people you put up on that screen and you went to go research and all that stuff, that was none of your fucking business. I never talked about shit like that to the level of you trying to go and research and find names to try to put shit together. You are you are broken. Just broken. Now you need to ask yourself, who the fuck does that? Who the fuck does that? You want to sit there and say how somebody is hurting or somebody is mad, but who is actually the person that's out there tappity tap tap and digging so far deep in people's diary just to try to present your orientation, your shit on your screen about others? Bitch, that's you. That's you. But you want to come back and you'll tell people, oh, well, no, she put this up, she put this up. Everything that went up about you, bitch, was already the fuck out here, and I just screenshotted it. I don't have the time and don't want to waste the time trying to go and dig in your freaking diary when you are sitting out here telling it. Why do I have to do that? I don't have to put energy into that. But I've been meaning to tell you how you was wrong for that. You went and put those people who had absolutely nothing to do with a fucking YouTube so that you can have your proof of me not being involved. When I'm telling you that those people on that fucking board is the people that I had to sit in front of to sell myself to get the position that I am in. They're not going to put a dummy in this position who cannot go up and fight for these fucking jobs. It's not a hard thing to do. It's absolutely not. But they chose me. You think that what? Now they're dummies? These are unintellect people that cannot detect whether if someone is qualified or not to do the position. I can't imagine you coming back and saying some shit like that. But back to my parable, you got all of these students, and my thing about you was you used the word was. This is what it is now. You know, I have 77 members, 77 that I have to try to keep engaged in being unionized, that I have to keep teaching how important it is to have someone to fight for you, for your job. You know why? The same way that you like to use that word loosely, dumb and stupid, we have a whole lot of people in here that likes to do what they want to do when they want to do it. Feel like that it's okay to do it. For the most part, we have management that will come after them just because of the way that they feel like they're doing. And I don't have a problem with that. The problem that I'll have with management is they better come correct with what this goddamn language says. That's it and that's all. I settle cases. I write them. Okay? I argue them. Okay? So you the one out here thinking that someone is stupid because of what? Broken language sometimes? Oh, because of what I dress and what I wear, how I talk. And now I ask you, who's really fucking mad? Are you mad because of the amount of money that I fucking make? I make pretty much what over, I'm not going to say 600 million because that is what exactly is closely employed by the USPS, right? But I am at the top of my tier. Okay? I cannot tell you enough. And I know you got your jokes and you want to hit back that, oh, she takes care of a man. I'm going to tell you this. Let's just hypothetically say that I do. But that's just because of the type of woman that I am, and you best to believe that that man has taken very well care of Jackie. I'm going to use my name with you. So why in the fuck would I not help take care of something that I know took care of me? Why would I not? Why would I not? I just told you the other day I laid $1,000 in there on the dresser for something that had to be taken care of. I just left the fucking bank and got paid back, goddamn it, twice. Just like that. See, it goes back and forth, back and forth. That's how we move our fucking money. And that's also how, one of the elements that helps keep a relationship pretty fucking tight. One got each other's freaking back, something that I guess you don't know about. You just refuse to want to have. But that's your goddamn dilemma that you're going to have to deal with, not mine. So I'm straight over here with whatever I do. And had I not gotten it back, I'm trying to tell you that I'm not hurting for shit. Nothing. Not nothing. I got one box of cereal and a half a gallon of milk, and I feel blessed about that. I ain't gonna starve. I'm not gonna. I feel so blessed with what 2 goddamn pennies in my pocket, and I feel blessed. What's your problem? Those 20 goddamn jobs that you done been through, and now the nursing job, you done been over there with a job, you done helped all of these people, you done did this, you as professor, and look at you now. Look at you now. Look like you're stuck. Look like you don't have no momentum anymore. Just all fucking mouth. And I can call that because right now, since your camera is off and you don't want to show your little motion, I don't have a problem showing my motion. I have movement every day except for some Saturdays and some Sundays. Every day. Do you realize that up in this building right here, amongst the craft that I am in, my sonority up in this bitch? Mm-hmm. Do you realize that? But yeah, I serve 77 members, okay? And I make sure damn well, since you wants to be able to think that I'm too dumb to do this and do that, when I have to go and arbitrate on a case, I don't speak the language that you're used to me speaking. No, no, I don't. But because YouTube is a ain't shit ass program that allows ain't shit ass people or good people or whatever the people are to come on here to do and act and say whatever they want to. Bitch, that's the road that I goddamn chose because of people like you. Do you not know that I'm aware that if they exist in this real world out here, that they most definitely are going to exist on a goddamn YouTube? See, let's go back because, I saw his little typing and he says, well, he's the king and the red flags and his name has to be thrown out here. You're the one that still thinks that it's about a JoJo. You're the one. You keep bringing them up. You want to elaborate on this and elaborate on that. And once again, I don't know, for the 5,000th fucking time, this is not about JoJo. This is about a female against another female, regardless of what the fuck JoJo told you and how he thought about of some goddamn LIQ. Bitch, I ain't never interested in no fucking woman house way. I done laid up with some niggas. If I'm interested in a fucking woman, I would have had a woman. Bitch, ain't shit motherfucking gay about me. So for you to repeat shit about what JoJo whispered in your ear, I'm going to tell you how dumbfounded you are. And I think that I explained that to you once before. A nigga will say and do whatever it takes for them to do, honey, to soften up your motherfucking panties. You understand that? Not my fault that yours got as moist as you probably didn't want them to get. But in his actions, and you're out here rebuttaling it instead of refuting it, right? You're all in the game with it, where I guess your elevator doesn't go straight to the top on how operable a fucking man can be. That's what's insane to me about you. The one who says that you know him, you know the nigga, you right? And the niggas will do this and do this, but you fail to elaborate just on that one goddamn element. He had to do it. He had to do it. He chose to do it. All because of what the situation was. And if he can do it and prove it and laugh with you about it and this or this or that, bitch, he winning. Now back to the woman thing, right? And how so motherfucking stuck you was. Cause ain't no way in the fucking hell that I would ever, because I fight for people, right? I love people. Would have never let no man sit in my fucking ear that I know is trying to get and holler at me to discuss and talk about no other woman in no shape, fashion, or fucking form. See, my first response would have been, why are we talking about her? Nope. I don't want to hear a goddamn thing. I don't hear a goddamn thing. But no, you were drawn all into it, right? Because it gave you what you needed. And that was to build your catalog so that you'll be able, once I come with this fire, to shoot a fireball back. You understand that? It's kind of like, I'm breaking this shit down to you, bitch. Right? And I'm not going to do it anymore. So you need to save this little part, clip it to your motherfucking desktop so you can have your full blown out conversation on it, on how in the hell she think I don't know and I'm not, and you going to do all of that today. And if not today, you will get it done. Okay? But you explain that. So you jump on the fucking bandwagon because he was what? Appeasing and thrilling you to say some derogatory or inflammatory fucking words about Papoose. Here's what's crazy. Coming from someone who don't know and did not know much of about my fucking personal life either. Did he know about my job? Yeah. Live with him, talking about he knew it, you know. The same shit that you say he told me, he told you, he told us, he said we. Bitch, you wasn't even too motherfucking clever as a woman that's prestigious as you say that you are and the way you dress and the way you look to shut that shit down. Sit your raw, dusty ass down. Just sit down. Because can't no nigga come licking in my fucking ear to win any fucking brownie points, appease me talking about another bitch. No matter if it's in a good form or a negative form, I don't want to hear it. The reason that you are here should be about us, what we doing. Give a fuck about the last chapter, bitch. But you got worried and concerned and you wanted to know and you wanted to know and you wanted to know and then now you wants to giggle with it. Now you wants to get, now you own the fucking leash, bitch. He put you on a leash that motherfucking easy. Where you had to come out with the whole cliche, you and your people, oh, we took your man. After I'm telling you that that's not my fucking man. Now, a woman to woman, could have, should have understood that. But because of your premeditated plans to rock and roll with this nigga, you wants to show out. And what we were not going to do was show out on my motherfucking watch. I'm going to let you ride with that shit. I shut the fuck up, didn't I? But I precisely told you over and over again, coming woman to woman, shut that shit down. It's not about that. But you were continually trying to destroy something all because of what a nigga was putting in your fucking ear. You want to show out. That is why I tell you, this ain't about that nigga. I don't give a fuck what that nigga said. You know how those cultures ride together? Bitch, women should stick together. You don't let no motherfucking man come in and make your ass look stupid like you fucking did, but you did it. You that type of bitch, like I said. Something is going on, bitch, I keep right the fuck walking. You're not on my level at all. Your brain doesn't work that fucking way. No, it doesn't. So I can understand where he may think that I'm a L.I. what and a this or that. Yeah, because I do have a lot of that fucking male energy in me. I will go there. Yeah, I do. But no, have I ever been interested in a woman? Nah. It's not my type. Mm-mm. And you were okay with him saying that? You were okay to jump on the banana boat and laugh at that shit like that, bitch, when you and other people ain't never seen a motherfucking bitch up in here and me calling a bitch bae? But you're the smart one. Yeah, as a woman, you should have said, well, no, JoJo, I ain't never seen her showing no likeness, but you can't do that because of your enviness, right? You can't do that. And you says that you're the what? You're the good one. Oh, wicked witch of the east, you're the motherfucking bad one. You're the one with the loose marbles in your fucking head. No man, absolutely none, can take me on one motherfucking roller coaster ride with another bitch talking about a good or bad at all. That shit's got to go. Because you're here for the wrong reasons if you think that I want to sit up and hear that shit. And that's pretty much one of the reasons, which you won't expound on. But I did. After I married your ass off some motherfucking well. Couple of months later, you in the motherfucking ear talking about a goddamn 5 motherfucking niggas to that nigga. Who does that shit? That was some weird ass shit. Did you not think that man was not going to bounce on your ass after hearing all that shit? After you didn't want to give up the goddamn poo picture? That nigga wanted that picture. You wouldn't give that up to him. Not your man, but you wanted to give it up to all the motherfucking strangers over there who already fucking had it. Mm. I still remember that motherfucking argument. Oh, shit. But you want to keep making it about that man. That shit's crazy as hell. I don't give a fuck what a bookum says or anybody else. None. This is about you. You only. You only. You only. Because I asked to shut that shit down. Don't make something, and I ask nicely too. Don't make something out of what it's not really is. And you say that you're not a liar. But every motherfucking banana boat trip that your ass took upstream to the banana motherfucking tree, you was in agreeing with that shit. That shit crazy. Laughing your ass off because you couldn't shut it down. Had you going, didn't you? Yeah. Had you going. The thrill is gone, and now you want to sit over there and resurface and remember this. And the more you do it, bitch, I think if I have time, I'm going to do it. You don't do this. The class that you say you have is so fucking underrated, bitch. It don't make no sense. You had no fucking class. You had no class. All that, but bitch, I don't even believe in motherfucking relationships out here putting on for the people about what's going on behind the scenes in my fucking private life to do a fucking show and tell and tell what we finna do and we gonna do this. Who the fuck finna to do that shit? Not my private life. That was a motherfucking red flag, not only to me, bitch, but to the goddamn community. Who the fuck you want to come out here and impress about doing something that should have been privately with a fucking man? You want to move, do the shit private? What the fuck does the community need to know for it? What is the community going to do about it? Because you about to move and you about to do it. What the fuck? Oh, I get it. Get them all to believe this and believe that and cheer on. Oh, they're so sweet. Oh. You know what's funny to me today, though, Catfish? Listening to how you so motherfucking indirect with that nigga. You so goddamn indirect, it don't make no sense. But you have no problem being so goddamn profound about Papoose. You'll break that shit down about her. You got the little bit indirectness about that nigga. It's like, oh, I'm gonna put this little baby tap out here. Hope he'll grab it so he can come back so I can then get up on that goddamn ladder and start with my BANs. You waiting on that. You waiting on that. Let me tell you how fucking stupid you are, right? And how you like to who likes to put stuff up in their head is beyond me. You putting this shit in your head, girl. They got pills for that shit. They got pills for it, and if you keep doing it, you're going to be over there walking around in them streets over there with your index finger popping that bottom lip. You need to stop doing that shit. Now, that man, JoJo, put a goddamn post on his freaking board about trolls. And you brought your dumb ass out here with no name attached, all because you were under the assumption that it could have pertained to you. This is where you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs at, right? Who in the fuck does that? Who in the fuck does that? Even though you have your cliche about, well, if it don't apply, then let it fly. So you just go sit out here and take upon yourself that whatever is typed or whatever without it being directly exposed of you or disposed of you. Oh, he talking about me. Had you been watching the chat, and I'm pretty sure other people probably was watching the chat, right? You would clearly see that there were trolls in his chat. So could it be possible that his statement that he made was he never had this much fun, I guess, or whatever, with the trolls, and that's in that manner, right? It's not verbatim, right? But the context is dead on point, right? But you took that for yourself to make a fucking issue out of it, to try to see if you can, do a little beef so you can come out here like what you did and said, try it, nigga, try. You don't believe me? Try. The post wasn't even to you. He had fucking trolls in the chat. Girl, you want them problems. You want those problems because you like to hear yourself have all of this goddamn unnecessary YouTube animosity build up in yourself so you can fight the fucking air because nobody gives a fuck. I laughed my ass off at that one. I had to go back and reread the post because I thought I might have missed something. And let's hypothetically say this, though, Catfish. Let's just say that he was talking about you and then being a troll. I'm trying to see how that would even fit anyway when everybody knows that you're going to come on your screen and do X, Y, and fucking Z, or you that, I guess, stupid enough to go make another fucking profile, I don't know, to come in there to be saying some bull crap. I don't know. It could have been that way. But let's just hypothetically say that he was talking about you. You mean to tell me that triggered you? That little shit right there triggered you? Huh? That triggered... You know who won in that motherfucking fight? That goddamn JoJo did. How did it take him typing goddamn in 9 goddamn words on a community post and you, because you feel like it was about me, it's time for a fight? Who does that shit? Who does that shit? Girl, your dukes is up and ready to go, ain't it? On YouTube. On YouTube. You do realize that all that shit you said that you were going to do, and this or this or that. You were gonna have Don King call the promoter, call the people, and get in touch with um, um, what's that Muhammad Ali and all these other people to book a motherfucking fight. That's just how close it is that you wants to get down and rumble, honey, on that damn body. That shit crazy. But you was gonna have all these people, and we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do that. You seriously, you come out here. I'm gonna tell you, your fucking acting shows that you do is way worse than what the fuck Bookham was doing on his channel. And I said was. He don't do it as much anymore. But your acting skills, boo, girl, don't you ever fucking go and apply for nothing but one of them sorry ass stories on Lifetime. That's where the fuck you need to go and get you your next motherfucking acting job at. Go and apply for one of those positions to get in one of them little movies about the niggas on Lifetime. Know what you need to do. You a psycho. And I think that you're mad in some sense of it being detected. It being detected, yeah. And sit up there and fucking pillow talked your ass off, and that shit just came right back and bit your ass in the face. And the fact of you coming out here saying that, oh, that shit was, and no, I was up on that nigga. I knew what that, and I knew that. Bitch, all of that is motherfucking deflection. Stop. 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 Both of your cheeks got smacked. You don't have another side of your face that you can turn to try to clean that shit up. It is what it is. It is what it is. And and your banana boat headed ass gonna sit there and wanna play? You wanna act? Oh, you wanna act? That's what you wanted to do. You wanna act.
I don't know what you do or not. Ain't no name on the motherfucker, and the shit all covered up through the thing. We can't see shit. See, when I told y'all that when I get finished with this motherfucking contract, I had to do some lawyer duties, like the shit y'all said I don't do, have, or whatever.
The same way that you tell people what they're not doing because of what you do not see is the same thing that people give back to you, you moron. You can sit out here and talk about it, tell it until your face turns blue. But when you just spoke on, I was sitting and I'm signing and I'm doing about the contract, then goddamn it, put your contract up with your signature on it and the person to whom you are addressing to it, doing it too. You won't do that. You just feels like whatever comes out your mouth, that your word is just as bond as your fucking actions. And that just doesn't work for you. That doesn't work for you. Put the contract up. You ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that, but you're gonna talk about it. And you feel that you should be getting upset when somebody comes back to say that you're fucking lying. I think you're lying. How about that? I think you're lying. The crazy thing about it, in case you wants to come back and rebuttal on that, I can go right into my office that I have, that personal fucking office, any time of the day that I want to, because the constitutional appendix allows me to do so. You get that, bitch? Do you get it? You get that? And if you think for any second that I don't know how to come out here and run a fucking thesis on what the fuck I do, then I'm just gonna let you continue to be that fucking moron that you are. But I can go right now up in there and open up a file cabinet that belongs to me, that have settled agreements to it, and I'm not going to call out the political name for it. No, I'm just going to tell you that before those settlements, those write-ups were done by me and presented by me and argued by me according to what I'm supposed to argue about to win such a case. So what you think that my incapabilities are, you have another thing coming. Okay? You need to retract all that shit. Now I'm getting ready to go because I want to, but just because I don't think that I won't, okay? Because I'm telling you that I can. I am not the one with the understanding problem going on. You're the one with the misunderstanding of what should be understood to you when I tell you what it is over here. Okay? And that's just that. But in my whole content of this situation about YouTube and my personal life or my business life or my fuck life, meaning relationship or whatever, see, those had to be separated. And I'm sorry, but not sorry that I was good at doing that. Okay? I can speak how I want to, act how I want to, dress how I want to give you and others the illusionness of I ain't shit. But I didn't hide that though. I thought, yeah, I ain't shit sometimes. But dude, when I got to get down and dirty and waddle in the mud and be professional with it, dirty, I do that too. Okay. I'm sorry I don't have time to lay around in the fucking bed as much as you do. My child is going to be all right. You know why? The substance of the content which you should have clearly understood and refrained from speaking on to make yourself sound like a goddamn idiot was this right here. As much as I've showed you this right here, this building right here, this structured building right here, that right there in all should have answered your freaking questions about the level of the life that my child will have. Now, I know you're not going to understand that, and I'm pretty sure that that went way over your fucking head, but let me break it down just a little bit more. See, when I walk up in this building knowing that I still have a child to raise up, to get to the level of her choice of what she chooses in life. When I walk through there, every other motherfucking week, it pays me. You understand that? So, in other words, this is how she's going to get there. Off of me. I'm going to let her pimp the fuck out of me because I don't mind doing so. I did it with the first two. Right through this same motherfucking door. I did that. My other fucking vehicle, she didn't have to buy one. I gave her the keys to that. And when I'm ready to hop back and forth in that one, I can do that too. But see, I kept her from being tied down to car notes and insurance and stuff right now, because at the age of 19, you and I both know they ain't ready. You and I both know that they're not going to find the type of jobs and make the type of fucking money that I make to keep the head above the water and the stress off the chest. So I do it. I gave it. Gonna drive. You straight. She's covered. She's on a full covered insurance plan. And you want to sit out here and talk about the level of my child? Bitch, she's leveling up off of me until she's gained her fucking wings to fly on her own. When I realize that she's got it out here in this dangerous, manufactured, fucked up world and got to face people off like you and other type of people, that's when I'll release her, because she will be prepared for a bitch like you that could be up and coming in her era of her age. You understand that? I hope you understand that. So leave my child out of this shit, and I will leave yours out of this shit. There was no need for you to bring up what the fuck a JoJo said about somebody L-I to the Q, because I brought up your motherfucking daughter with a platinum motherfucking liquor license. Lick her with the license, bitch. There was no need for you to expound on that to try to make it seem like your theory has got promising motherfucking thesis to it, bitch. Shut the fuck up. You chose to go and rebuttal or throw out some shit that a motherfucking nigga said to elaborate back on what the fuck I roast and read your ass on, which means the motherfucking same. Stupid. Stupid. It's the same thing. It's just two different words. Get your ass up out that bed and get the fuck back out here, because that motherfucker book shit or that fake ass professionalism that you want to keep announcing out here, and them motherfucking degrees and no motherfucking fake ass purses and watches and glasses, and the only thing motherfucking real is that fucking do-rag on your fucking head. That Taliban motherfucking rap. I ain't seen too many people duplicate that motherfucker. That's about the only thing that's motherfucking original. But you had to come back with that. If that isn't the weakest shit ever to have a rebuttal on, to attack back the read and the roast that I did on your ass, that's the most pathetic fucking thing that you could have done. Out of all the shit you said. And there was some more, but that was the most. I was like, what the fuck? But the most craziest thing that we're doing, and put this on both you and I, is steady going back and forth when, bitch, you don't understand what the fuck I said. And I don't understand what the fuck you saying. Don't make motherfucking sense. So I guess we both two motherfucking dummies. Because for you to sit up there to say that I don't understand, oh, what this don't, and then elaborate on it. Elaborate? You want to elaborate on some dumb shit? I don't remember saying that. And I did not put my lives on members only for your dumb ass to not have. Bitch, you can have them all. I don't get the crazy thing about it. Aren't you playing them? Aren't you playing them? Some things are better off not even said. You're playing them, right? So what's the problem? What's the problem? Those lives I put on members only, bitch, because I told you I'm worth the motherfucking dollar out here. I'm worth the goddamn $5 out here. And the game out here is to actually be sold, not motherfucking told. So it's on members only. And I do have people that is in my membership that probably have not seen the lives and might want to click on it. There you go. Y'all have it. This is what's going on. But because your brain is so fucking small and stuck in the fucking mud some damn where you couldn't even oversee that to try to elaborate on that. The possibilities. You don't even think past possibilities, huh? I do have members. I do have members. So maybe they were just for the members to click on in case they didn't see it. Hide it from you? Fuck what I hide it from you from? The message is to you. Oh, in the fuck, bitch, I got to go. Cause you done got me irritated like a motherfucker right now. Have a good day, Shannon, everybody in the chat. Peace out.